Do you have any other letters or anything?
That's it for me.
Okay. Remember Melissa? She wrote a letter, an email, talking about how you basically helped. She was confused for a long time, and then your videos helped her just recently. Okay,
yeah.
Yeah, she wrote back because I sent her your response, and so she wrote back, and I'm going to kind of paraphrase because it's a little long. Thank you for sending his response. Tell Dr. Hovind, thank you for responding. I did some research. She's saying thank you for responding. She said she did some research, and the senator who in Oklahoma is trying to pass a bill that's called Oklahomans for Excellence in Science Education, and trying to push for creationism to be taught in schools alongside evolution. And so she's saying that apparently he's passing a bill that does that. Let's see what else she said.
Hang on. I would say that's a gallant. Hang on, that's a gallant effort, and it's been tried about 30 other times and failed every time. It's not going to work as much as you would think with common sense. Of course they should. They can already teach creation. Any teacher can teach creation. What we need to do is not try to force creation legislatively into the schools. We need to simply require accuracy in textbooks. Mm-hmm. Don't lie to the kids. If you remove all the lies, which are used, and they happen to all be used to support evolution, then evolution is left with no support, and then it looks dumb. I helped Jim Holt in Arkansas try to pass a bill that required accuracy in textbooks, and I listed 20 or 30 things that have been proven wrong years ago. I spoke to the committee of 20-some representatives in Arkansas with Jim Holt, who's up in northwest corner. Anyway, you can look him up. He then became a senator of Arkansas. I said, now, folks, we're not trying to get Christianity or creation into the schools. We're not trying to get evolution out. We just simply want lies out of the textbooks. I spoke for an hour and a half on lies in the textbooks and proved everything where they were wrong, and they're right in the textbooks. When I got done, a woman, she was not a lady, a woman from the ACLU, the American Communist Lawyers Union, she got up right after me and said, folks, this is an anti-evolution bill. One of the guys said, what are you talking about, ma'am? This is simply accuracy in textbooks. She said, well, this is anti-evolution. Every one of these things he mentioned are used as evidences for evolution. And so the congressman said, well, is it true that these things are lies? She was flustered. She said, well, yes, but this is an anti-evolution bill. So, of course they're lies, but they don't. One guy said, in my debate, I mentioned 20 or 30 lies in the textbooks, and he said, Hovind, you're right, all these things are incorrect, but if we take all them out, what are you going to replace them with? I said, you have got to be kidding. You're telling all these folks you don't have anything for evidence for your theory except lies, and if I say we should remove the lies, I have to find more evidence for your theory? Hello?
Yeah.
That's your problem. If you don't have any evidence for your theory, get a new theory. No, we should simply remove lies, whether it hurts your cause or not. Just remove the lies. And so I think the Oklahoma senator is doomed to failure. It'd be wonderful if it would win, but I would be willing to guarantee anything it will not. Mm-hmm. It's been tried in many other states. So I would suggest he instead simply don't mention evolution, don't mention creation, don't mention either one of those words. Just simply remove the lies.
Yeah. She said, obviously, exactly what you said. I have written him a letter recommending Dr. Hovind's advice. Hopefully this will make a difference. I have a lot of respect for Dr. Hovind, and I would like to actually follow in his footsteps. He is an inspiration, and I'm going to do everything in my power to push for his release. And then she offers her skills as a graphic designer, PowerPoint presentation, illustrations, etc. And I'll get her information to people on Facebook. I will be overjoyed to assist. She will continue praying for you.
Wow.
Yeah, that's great.
Let me give one more bit of advice.
Okay.
Jesus did not attempt to change the Roman Empire. He just worked on changing individual people. I think a lot of people get all excited, let's go change the world, and let's change Congress, and let's change America. And some of that needs to be done, of course, and we need activists in many cases. But if you spend most of your time just changing individuals, converting people, they can't stop that. That's a tidal wave they simply cannot stop. If you try to change a law to say we're going to have creation in textbooks, they're going to get their top ACLU lawyers in there and frustrate you and stop you. But if all the students know their lies, and all the students are individually in their classroom standing up saying, excuse me, teacher, that was proven wrong in 1870.
You have 60 seconds remaining.
Yeah, just convert all the students instead. That'll be the quicker way to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So she's continuing to pray for you, and actually, now that she brought this up, there's some other letters from people that have sent me that, I'll hunt them down and read them to you later. I have, it's up to you, sir, what you'd like to do when you call back. We can do Bible questions. I've got a debate with Bill Maher set up, and that'll be, there's a lot of questions about that, and so if you want to call back.
I'll call back. It's a good time.
Yeah, give me a call back.
There's nobody waiting for the phone. It's a good time. I'll call right back.
Okay, bye.
Right. All right.
Okay, this Mr. Steve Peterson, I guess you've responded to his letters that he sent. He said it's a long email, but basically, essentially what he's saying is that he loves you and you've really woken him up. He just sent another email right now about how that God woke him up both physically and spiritually, and that it happened just the other night, and that he's squandered his life twice in a row, but that you woke him up for the final time, and that he hopes to meet you, and he hopes to meet you and everybody in heaven someday, if we don't get to see you out, and that the people that are defaming you on websites, it reminds him of Romans 1:31, without understanding discernment, Romans 1:21, and Proverbs 18:2. Fools have no interest in understanding; they only want to air their own opinions.
Very good.
Yeah, and I just want to say to Steve, that's fine. You can send as many emails as you want. It's email. It doesn't cost anything. It's so go ahead and send all the emails you want to us. There's a young lady by the name Hannah, and she's really helping us out as well. She's compiling emails for all the different media outlets that we can contact. So we thank her. It really helps me out. So thank you, Hannah.
Amen.